Hi everyone and welcome to Twinning 2020. This is Adrienne Edmunds from Canada. I'm a member of the Western Hemisphere Regional Committee and I'm also chair of your planning team. In less than a week, we will be coming together in Toronto for Amigas del Mundo, Connect, Grow, Impact. We have compiled your questions and Joey Rosenberg from the United States will be responding to them along with me. We hope this is useful for you and are looking forward to seeing you all soon in Toronto.
Hi, everyone. As Adrienne mentioned, I'm Joey Rosenberg, and I am a member of the Western Hemisphere Committee and will also be one of your facilitators as a member of the planning team for the Twinning 2020 launch in Toronto. En este seminario vamos a estar hablando en inglés. Si usted necesita ayuda con la traducción, por favor envíenos un correo electrónico y estaremos encantados de proporcionar asistencia. On this webinar, we will be speaking in English. If you need help with translation, please email us and we will be glad to provide assistance. Thank you to everyone who has submitted questions. We have grouped them into different categories. We have received a number of questions around the topics of World Thinking Day, technology, logistics, International Night, your twinning project, and preparation for the pre-tasks. I'll now turn it back over to Adrienne as we start with your questions around World Thinking Day.
You have asked a few questions regarding your World Thinking Day presentations. You asked, how much time will we have to do the presentations regarding World Thinking Day? Can we use a computer or multimedia for the presentation? Must it be done by special formats such as PowerPoint, or is there any specific structure? Can we have access to Wi-Fi if needed, or bring our presentation on a USB? The answer is there is not a specific format for your World Thinking Day presentation. Your planning team anticipated that this would be more of an informal sharing exercise to explore how different provinces and countries celebrate World Thinking Day. This will likely be in a small group setting. If you do use a formal presentation, we would ask that you keep it approximately 5 minutes in length, and bear in mind that because you will be in a small group setting, that you may need to bring a laptop or a tablet to be able to share with your group at your table. However, a few computers are available to allow you to do this.
Great, thanks, Adrienne. I just want to stress that the presentation is optional. Everyone has their own style when sharing with others. Some like to make a presentation, while others are more comfortable just telling the story of their own experience. Both of these styles are fine for this exercise, which will be done in a small group roundtable setting.
Now let's review your questions around technology.
You have asked some questions regarding the use of technology during our workshop and at the hotel. The first question was, will there be Wi-Fi and/or internet connection available at Girl Guides of Canada headquarters and at the hotel? The answer is yes. We will have Wi-Fi available to us at the Girl Guides of Canada headquarters. At the hotel, complimentary Wi-Fi is available in the hotel lobby and in the restaurants. Complimentary base high-speed internet access is available in all guest rooms. The next question was, are there outlets in the training room to plug in our laptops? The answer is yes. The third question was, are participants permitted to use laptops to take notes during the training? The answer is yes. You are welcome to take notes during the training. We do ask you to bear in mind, however, that many of our sessions are going to be very interactive and based around trying to help you connect with each other and learn about each other. We will therefore be facilitating small group discussions, group work, and various activities throughout the week. The last question was, can we have access for a computer in order to improve our presentations? The answer is yes, we will have access to a computer for any presentations. However, we would just stress again that this week will be more of an informal learning setting where we hope you will interact and connect with each other individually and in small groups.
Great. Now let's review your questions on logistics.
You have asked a few questions regarding logistics. The first was, Is transportation provided between the hotel and Girl Guides of Canada headquarters each day? The answer is yes, we will be providing group taxis from the hotel to the training program. The second question was, is a uniform required for day one since it is the opening reception? We do ask that you wear your formal uniform at the opening reception. However, you are free to dress comfortably for a learning environment and wear your informal uniform or a guiding shirt for all of our sessions during the week. The third question was, will dinner be covered on Friday night? That's the arrival night. The answer is that this is considered a travel day, and as such, dinner will not be provided. However, you may be able to claim back your dinner that night through Girl Guides of Canada or through your MO.
Next, let's review your questions around International Night.
You have asked a couple of questions regarding International Night. The first question was, can we be provided with some kitchen appliances or implements? The second question was approximately how many people will participate in International Night. Approximately 15 to 20 people will be participating in International Night, and this will be happening at the hospitality suite of our hotel. That room is an apartment style with a living room setup and is also equipped with a kitchenette.
Next, let's review your questions around the twinning project. You asked, will we work only with our twin, or will we be able to share experiences with other councils and member organizations? The answer is that we have involved 6 member organizations in twinning, and at the moment, there are 5 member organizations paired with 5 councils of the Girl Guides of Canada. This is something that may evolve as Twinning 2020 develops. At the upcoming event and at future Twinning 2020 events, all 6 member organizations will gather together where you will be interacting with each other and sharing with each other throughout the entire event. You also asked, which age levels will we introduce to twinning? The answer is that Twinning 2020 aims to help you find ways to engage girls of all ages in the international aspects of our movement. Based on the needs of your member organization, it might be the case that you choose to focus more strongly on a certain age level or group. Next, let's review the question that you asked regarding your pre-task preparation. You asked, related to the pre-task, what are the goals that we should get from our association? The answer is that this is really something that member organizations and councils will need to discuss at home. The aim of Twinning 2020 in general is to foster cross-cultural relationships between the member organizations of the Western Hemisphere region and to help all girls learn about their sisters in guiding and scouting, and also that they are part of an international movement. We want to help girls understand that they are 1 in 10 million. We requested for you to connect in advance to make sure that you have an understanding of any expectations or special needs that your member organization might have, and how they might be able to support you as you develop your twinning project when you return home. For example, you might want to know if there is a certain person who will support you, if there is any budget available, or who else might be helping you implement the project. We should note that we realize that at this moment in time, the provincial commissioners from the Girl Guides of Canada are involved in intense meetings and may not be available for you to connect in advance. Don't worry, you will have time set aside during the upcoming week for you to connect with your provincial commissioner. We do encourage you to reach out and make those connections so that you can have a strong support network in place when you're ready to launch your twinning project. The next question asks, previous emails mention our educational program. Do we need to prepare a presentation about it or just be ready to discuss? The answer is that previous emails and communications indeed asked you to discuss educational program. Since the World Conference, some elements of our twinning initiative have changed. As a result, for this event, we are going to primarily focus on World Thinking Day and how your association engages in global Girl Scouting. Please come ready to discuss these topics. Like Adrienne reviewed before, this will be in an informal group setting. You are not required to prepare a presentation in a specific format. Instead, be ready to discuss and share the types of experiences that you have in your member organization. If you decide to create a PowerPoint or other presentation, you'll probably need a laptop or tablet so that you can share it with your group. Otherwise, think about bringing pictures, handouts, or brochures about the kinds of things that you experience. If you don't have access to these, don't worry. You can just share the information by telling your group members. Finally, you asked, when we share our involvement in global initiatives, can we include those that we have done with other organizations like WOSM, the World Organization Scout Movement? Do we need to make a PowerPoint or just bring the information? The answer is absolutely. Feel free to include those that you have done with WOSM or other organizations. This is your guiding and scouting experience, and the point is to share and learn from each other about what it's like in different member organizations of WAGs. Sometimes that includes creating or participating in initiatives with WOSM. Again, PowerPoint is optional. This will be shared in an informal group setting. Do come ready to share your experience so that we can learn from each other. This concludes our review of the questions that you have submitted. Thank you to all of you for sending your questions in, and thank you to Adrienne for helping to answer the questions on this webinar. We look forward to seeing you all very soon in Toronto. Gracias y hasta pronto. See you soon. Bye.